Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Check go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Check. Come on, set. Check.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Zach Baun there on the tackle.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Purdy looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
79 Bronco.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Debo going in motion left. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Debo Samuel An 11-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. It's Barkley on the counter. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
73. Carlos Yanni.
They go play action with Hurts.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up. The big fella.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he will bring this one back. It's a return for the 49er touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his throw here's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Carlos Yanni. 63. Carlos Yanni.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Good.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Throwing is Hurts.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Panthers 60. Panthers. Here we go. Check smash. Hut, hut.
This time they stay on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
To throw again on second down.
Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. Finding space at the 40.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Hey, easy. 63, back.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Barkley, inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. He gets away from one, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
A nice little juke, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Come on. Set, go.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Hurts will throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
No touch that. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Rolling to his left.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Now Purdy.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hey, smash. Go street. Ready.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
53 yards.
And the 49ers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Like a Hornet. Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No, sir.
Looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
39 yards.
And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Viking 18. Hawk 70.
Here's a run now with Kittle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Mason.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jordan Mason.
36 yards.
And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go Silver, ready? No, sir.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
63. No, sir.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they take a knee.